With the issue of renewable, affordable power constantly a topic of parliamentary debate, nuclear power is now being considered in Australia. As one of the top 20 economies in the world, we are currently the only not to be nuclear powered, something that the Liberal Party of Australia is keen to change. A staunch critic of Labor's renewables-only promise of its lower emissions target by 2035, Peter Dutton has now laid out the Coalition's plan for the use of cleaner and cheaper nuclear energy. Nowhere in the world has a renewables-only policy worked, he claimed, in an address to the Committee for Economic Development, where he outlined 7 proposed nuclear reactors across Australia. So how feasible is nuclear power for Australia, a country that relies so heavily on non-renewable coal and gas? The first consideration for Australia's energy future is time. Nuclear power would not be in full effect for at least 10 years, most likely explaining the Coalition's planned integration of renewable wind and solar. In this sense, Labor's Powering Australia answer to the energy crisis would take effect much sooner, providing a more immediate financial benefit and employment incentive. On the other hand, nuclear energy is zero emissions, does not rely on fossil fuels, and takes up a relatively smaller space than wind or solar farms, making it a desirable energy source environmentally speaking. And despite large-scale and well-known nuclear-related natural disasters, the risk of pollution is low. However, many have been left wondering why the significant upfront costs of nuclear energy has not been detailed by the Coalition. Recently, Treasurer Jim Chalmers called Dutton's plan a nuclear fantasy and economic insanity, and despite Labor's pressure on the opposition leader to provide a comprehensive financial outline, the Coalition has instead called for the Labor to put down the juvenile arguments against nuclear and work constructively as a government. As debates continue, Australia's energy future remains uncertain. Clear at this point is that neither energy option is the fix-all solution to Australia's energy crisis, and a decision on how to transition safely and at the least harm to the Australian taxpayer must be agreed upon soon. So whether the key lies in removing party and politics from the debate, investments must not only consider Australia's future, but what it will take to get us there.